Good evening. This evening around 8:30 p.m., a woman was carjacked of her Nissan in the 700 block of Belt near Enright by individuals all armed with firearms. Approximately 20 minutes later, the Real-Time Crime Center alerted these officers of multiple locations that this vehicle was seen on our camera system and given the direction it was going. This information was provided to our two units that do tactical pursuits, which is Mobile Reserve and Anti-Crime. Both of those units responded in this area in an attempt to do what we call a tactical pursuit, to try to slow the vehicle down, because both times that this vehicle was seen by our Real-Time Crime Center, they were driving erratically, irresponsibly, posing a danger to the community, and not only the community but themselves. They were sitting on outside of the windows, hanging out the windows, which could ultimately take those young people's lives and endanger the community at large with the way they were driving. So we responded, the Mobile Reserve and Anti-Crime both responded into this area, and a Mobile Reserve officer spotted the vehicle, the Nissan, that was taken in this carjacking, driving again very recklessly in the area of Natural Bridge and Goodfellow, at which time he attempted to get behind it. It was still driving erratically, and when he got to Belt, he was still a distance behind it but was trying to slow it down, turned on the lights to activate his lights to tell the other officers in the area where he was at, and the vehicle fled then at an even higher rate of speed, which is only several blocks up the street. That vehicle then immediately entered this intersection and hit a red Hyundai. We are truly saddened this evening to announce that the woman driving that red Hyundai has lost her life due to the recklessness of these carjackers and these armed individuals that were inside this vehicle. Fortunately, we did do this type of pursuit where everyone that are in these units were in the area at the time that this occurred, and we were successfully able to take all 5 individuals into custody that were inside of this vehicle by having everyone in the area. So when they all fled in different directions, there were enough officers here to be able to take everyone into custody. Recovered from that vehicle is going to be 2 operable firearms and 1 fake firearm. We do know right now that these young kids some of them are using fake firearms to carjack people and rob people. It's just as dangerous to be out here with an imitation gun and committing crimes. So we do have 2 operable guns and 1 fake gun. That's what we have right now. We have 2 adults and 3 juveniles in custody, and all of them are at local hospitals being treated for non-life-threatening injuries. No, they are not on this.
Is the woman who was killed, can you guys give us an identity? Has she been identified yet?
That will be something that goes on with this investigation, and next of kin are notified by our not only our accident reconstruction team that is here that will be handling that part of it, and our force investigation unit that will be handling the other part of the crime, and the 6th District Detective Bureau that will be here that is handling the carjacking part of the crime.
About how long was the chase?
3 blocks, 3 to 4 blocks. And honestly, our vehicle was not, you don't want to say not chasing it. Our vehicle was somewhere between, I want to say 5 to 10 seconds behind the vehicle. So we have footage of it that we have watched, that it literally, from the impact, from our camera right here, the impact of that car, it took over 5 seconds for our vehicle to even arrive on the scene. That's how recklessly they were driving when he spotted it, and he put on his lights, and I guess they saw the lights in the distance and took off, and he was quite a bit of distance behind him, but it was only about 4 blocks. Belt's only right up the street.
Do you know if the 5 people in custody had any prior carjacking, any convictions?
That'll all be part of the investigation. This is we have a lot going on in the city right now, so this is just the information we have right now. Preliminary investigation.
And worth noting that the female that has died tonight is an adult. We do know that. We think we have somewhat of an age. Obviously, there's still a lot of notification that needs to happen.
Anything else?
Oh, you have to say the.
I'm sorry?
How many males, how many females with the suspect?
I know of one female suspect,
Okay.
and I would have to verify the others, but I do know of one female suspect in the car.